Hey guys, welcome to Break a Bolt. On today's episode, I'm gonna show you guys how to rebuild the redo the seals on a brake caliper. I'm gonna do it on a E46 M3 rear calipers, but the concept is the same for I'm guessing any single piston caliper. Or multi-piston, it doesn't matter. So a little bit of backstory to why I decided to do this. I was cleaning my calipers for paint, and I realized there was some tearing on the dust cover. So I figured since it's already there and I could take it out, I might as well replace all the seals. So what happens is if you have a torn dust cover, dust, grime, and everything gets in there, and it'll start rusting your piston and eating the seals and finally end up leaking from your caliper. So if your pistons are really rusted or bad, you might have to replace the piston itself. But you should be able to use the caliper body. Just look into it and see how badly damaged, if your calipers are damaged. If not, you could do this as a preventive maintenance. The seal kit is not that expensive. It's like $20 or $30. Put the part number for the seal kit I got. So let's jump to the video. So this is my E46 M3 rear caliper, and I'm trying to replace the seals because while I was cleaning it up, I think I damaged the rings, and I just want to make sure there's no leaks when I put it back in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use I'm gonna use compressed air and push out the piston. There we go. There's a lot of pressure in there. So now the piston is out. Let me clean up the place. Now that I got the piston out, I'm just gonna take the seal. I'm gonna use a big tool. And that's the seal inside the piston which is holding it. So that's about it. Just clean the inside of the piston. I'm gonna get the seals. These are Centric parts. I believe I got it from FCP Euro. It's like $30 a set, not that much. And this is the new seal. It's pretty much exactly the same. I'm gonna use a little bit of brake grease on the seals to lubricate them. And seal back in position. Make sure it's sitting nice and flat inside the groove. The piston seems to be okay. There's no rust or whatsoever. If it's rusted, I would recommend replacing it. Since this one's pretty clean, I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit and throw it back in. So there's the dust boot car. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on it so it's easier for me to put it into the piston. So I'm gonna squeeze the piston in to the top. But I'm gonna bring the dust cover all the way to the edge. I'm not gonna put it in yet. This is the easiest way I found to do it. So now put the dust cover shield. Make sure it's sitting inside the caliper's groove. Okay. Now press the piston in. There you go. That's about it. So once the piston goes in, it automatically locks into the dust cover. And that's it. Took me less than 5 minutes to do it. It just took time to set it up. And now I got new seals on my rear brake calipers. So Now we gotta change the colors for the pins. Kind of messed it up when I was painting. It's not the greatest paint job, but hey. Now I just had to throw in the new guide boot. I'm just gonna use a nut and a bolt. You could always use a needle nose plier. I'm gonna do it this way because I don't want to, like, usually the needle, you just put in the needle nose plier through here and hold on to it and pull it, and it works. Sometimes you end up damaging the rubber, so I don't want to do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a nut and a bolt. Just make sure it's all aligned. And just gonna use a vice grip. And push the bolt in. Actually, pull the bolt. And that's about it. It's fully seated. And clips. There's the other one. There you go. That's it. Now we got a fresh sealed E46 M3 rear brake caliper. I don't care about this side. Most of you can see that, so yeah, not a bad deal. So that's about it for today. I'm done with the calipers. When you put the calipers in the car, make sure you bleed the system because there's a lot of air in the caliper itself since we took everything out. And just be careful when you do it to make sure you're not cutting through any of the seals, because if you do so, you're going to have to redo it and it's going to be a waste of time. That's about it. This whole job took less than 15 minutes. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.